Long have I waited. Welcome to the first episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Sorry I'm starting the stream super late. I was watching one of my favorite movies. And, well, yeah. Anyway, before I continue any further, I want to make this clear. I am going to be ruling my chat with an iron fist. So if you've come here to make trouble or just be an ass, do not expect any kind of treatment. But if you came here just to enjoy the game and watch me be a fucking idiot, then you're more than welcome to be here. Anyway, adjust slider until image is barely visible. Oh boy. Oh, I do need that there. Oh my god, I hate it when games do that. There. I'm gonna go a bit brighter just for you guys. Indicates your active target. Oh no, did I turn on subtitles? Yeah, I did. I'll figure it out soon enough. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on May 4th, 5th, technically. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstance, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Let's go. Okay, so it's going to be preset. Oh yeah, because anyone would have that hairstyle in the 1800s. Curious, the men wear bow ties, but the women wear neckties. You know what? Yeah. Only I do not have freckles, so... You know, come to think of it, I think that glasses design has been, like, around since forever. Which makes sense. It's pretty basic, easy to make, and during World War I, a very flexible version of these glasses were issued to soldiers who needed to wear glasses, but also needed to have gas masks on. I guess we'll go with that. Oh, we can go platinum blonde. The rarest of blonde. God, you're a fifth year and you're already graying. That's not good. Oh no, that's platinum blonde. So then that was just pure white. That's platinum blonde. a little too long. No. That actually doesn't look too bad. I'll put that in the maybe pile. What's the point of choosing your hair color if you're just going to be shaved? Riddle me that, Batman. Yep, I'll stick with that. Looks neat. Yeah, I'll stick with it. Do they just have the freckles where it goes across the nose? Damn it, I need to take off the glasses for a minute. Ouch. Or the King Leonidas. Bet you're curious, did he actually have a scar like that, or is that just from the movie? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with that one. Blonde hair and blue eye. Well, I guess that would make it easier to play as a dark wizard, but I'm not going for a dark wizard, so... That must be dark brown. From that angle, he looks like the character portrait in Persona. Whenever you get to make a dialogue choice, just minus the glare on the glasses. Surprised? No, I guess a 5th year can't really grow facial hair, because that's what... First year is 9. Second year is 10, 11, 12. Oh god. I could be Helga Pataki. Or I could have no eyebrows at all and just be weird. Okay. Let's go with story, not more.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Aren't we all, Lord Bean?
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That sounds like how you can adjust your voice in Saints Row.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay, so I think I'll stay with that. Hold on, I'm gonna be a wise ass here. Now we're going to be in Scotland. So we need a Scottish name. Shit. Considering it's a clan I am a part of, you think I would remember the last name of it, but no. CH. Seamus Buchanan. Oh, sorry in advance if my shit sounds weird. I don't know where my connectors went. Anyway, let's go!
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you,
Is he saying I'm the chosen one?
I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some.
You said Diagon Alley, didn't you?
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Or say, is that jolly old Big Ben? Fucking cockwit it is. Not really. So, I haven't read the books. I admit. I've mostly read the movie. Yes, I've read the movies. I've watched the movies. I guess you could say I'm a... casual fan. Oh, oh, my foot fell asleep. Oh, that's...
Glad I called you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Seamus Buchanan.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now.
Oh, that is uncomfortable.
I asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher...
I might
he's
need to
also
pause and walk around a
remarkably
bit. My fucking foot
intuitive
fell
and
asleep and it's not
gifted
comfortable.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblin Rebellion.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Oh, Ranrock. I thought I said
Although
Ragnarok.
I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Oh, you touched in the head, boy.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Well, shit. And there goes my owl, you fucking dragon. Ah, so that's how it used to be Thestrals. I don't suppose you wizards have parachutes, do you?
The key!
Shit, parachutes still won't be invented for another 30-some odd years. I'm just kind of guessing here. I don't remember what year exactly this game takes place in. I just know it's 1800s. Maybe we can run into old Arthur Morgan.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this.
My goat's freaking out.
Potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Down to heal. Oh my god, is this Dark Souls? I think that was the same button to heal in Dark Souls.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Well, I'm good, but my jacket's still
What the hell got
first for
into
wear.
that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
My god.
far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So,
I'm
those
home.
ruins, do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you
I've seen
suppose
worse.
your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam
Professor Fig and I have traveled via portkey to the remote cliffside of the Scottish Highlands. We explored the mysterious ruin that we suspect the portkey was meant to lead us to. The Scottish Highlands. I
Ancient magic.
was born here in America, but some of my ancestry is from Scotland. Technically all the British Isles. All the British Isles. All from around the British Isles. I'm a European mutt is what I'm getting at.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Righty-ho, chum.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Yep. Just like a nuclear power. Sure, it can be used as a weapon.
Ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone
Enchantment!
wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
Do we have Sandal with us?
Focus on the center.
Oh, you made a huge mistake in giving me a wand. Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting in settings. Huh? Well, I'll have to try that out when I get to an actual combat section. Whee!
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Are you being sarcastic, or were you supposed to say that and I just happened to be pulling the trigger? I don't appreciate sarcasm.
Ah, up there.
So we got a Nathan Drake it? I don't like where this camera is at. Display? Oh, here we go. Gameplay, control. Okay, I'll just have to learn to deal with it then.
Just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
I love magic.
Almost there!
Let's see if I can adjust camera sensitivity, at least. Wireless controller is most essential function while flying on broom. Huh? Oh, here we go. Bring that down to 8. Bring that down to 80. Grants off-screen enemy tar- Ooh. You know, for now I'll just leave that on until I figure out what the hell it is I'm doing. Okay.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they value their privacy.
Privacy.
That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Define out of place. Minimap shows your surroundings with you in the middle. This is your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle the quest objective details.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Interessante.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
I mean, if I had to guess, that kind of looks like Merlin. At this rate, I will obliterate the entire world's supply of clay pottery. Bow before me!
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
Are you
There's
blind,
that
man?
glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Am I gonna learn parcel time if I do this?
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
You gonna tell me where we are, or are you just as surprised as I am?
Hello?
It can't be.
Hi.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Holy shit, it's been 30 minutes already?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
But I'm
Vault
not...
number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
But...
This way, then.
Okay, so if I ask a bunch of questions, don't be offended. It's because I had never read the books. I tried to once, but I just couldn't. Not because it was bad by any metric, I just have a hard time reading.
After you.
Is there gonna be a dragon at the end of this that I gotta fight? I will suck out its soul.
Inside the cart, if you don't wish to lose them.
Yep, okay, don't do that.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Are you saying I can take the lot?
You'll want to take a breath. A what?
Yeah, it's a waterfall.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Ah, right.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
In fact, I think that's the thing that removes the Polyjuice potion
How deep are we going?
that Ron, Harry, and
Vault
Hermione
number
have when they're trying to get
12
in.
was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Cheers, lad. What's down there, Hagrid?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12.
While searching through the ruined castle in the Scottish Highlands, I happened upon a strange glowing doorway made of crystallized stone. Suddenly, Professor Fig and I found ourselves in an ornate vestibule. We remained unsure. Fuck. Are you saying the game continued because I was talking too slow?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Ja, danke. Loot. We remain unsure of what we will find.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Well, I hope you have some snacks with you.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a
Ravioli?
revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ooh, okay. Steady your wand with left stick and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Remember to swish and flick the shit out of your wand like this. Illuminati confirmed.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
All right, Professor.
Lumos!
Are you a
This
part of
is no ordinary
Shadow Wizard
vault.
Lumos gang?
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to
Oh
what
god, my
end,
hair
I
looks
can't
so out of
say.
place.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Oh my god, I can cast light now. Lumos. You acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Hold R2 and tap triangle to cast or extinguish Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ah, shit.
Look out!
Protego.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Comprendo! Deposo! Prego! Levioso! Confrido! Stay close!
Professor?
Professor! Professor Fig!
Lumos.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Uh-oh.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections.
Thank you, me. Ah. Aha!
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Hold triangle during Protego to stun an enemy with Stupefy counterattack. Stun enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers. Ooh. Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Hello. Any mysterious mysteries about?
There you are. How did you...
What is this place?
How should I
don't
know?
But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive
Ah.
for viewing memories.
That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't remember that. I couldn't think of what the
I
name was.
wonder. Follow my lead.
My God, it's so magical.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see?
Great Scott.
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
Who are they, you fucking bastard?
I
Hey, midget.
was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes
I could just punt the
me.
fucker.
I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
He insists upon it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I was about to
I'm
punt
not
you.
giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ow. Holy shit.
I know a way out. Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
More or less.
I've never seen so powerful.
I mean, I could have just punted the fucker. I don't understand.
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
We're at Hogwarts? Am I going to be able to make some kind of legacy here? Oh yeah, 50 years to get the train. It's so magical. Well, I only hope I didn't get an infinite loading screen of death. Because of that. Okay, good.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
How do you know?
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Oh, Verdanka.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and me.
Of silly walks?
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh my god, it's Simon Pegg.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
And ancestor of
Nice of you to join us. The sorting
Sirius Black.
ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
Complications like constipation.
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Nee.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
If you say so, I don't think I'm in time.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Honestly, can't wait to start classes. I've waited so fucking long.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
How did you know? Sorting Hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Gryffindor House, known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. I defeated the Reapers on my own. I killed the World Eater with my bare... well, not with my bare fists. I had swords with me. I sort of, kinda saved all of Pandora. But yes, I accept.
Better be Gryffindor!
Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
You cock.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Where's Professor Dumbledore? I want him as my headmaster.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Whee!
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being assaulted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
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 The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
Just don't be a Neville and write that down.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
Wow, so the Weasleys have been in Gryffindor since forever.
Night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
What, no special alarm clocks? I need to head to my common room. Sounds as though there are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them.
Is the common room?
Looks like up. Level 1 lock. Oh boy.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hey. What, so you'll talk about me behind my back? Well, fuck you then. I guess I can't do anything with that yet. Ignata Wildsmith? Or Nata Wildsmith, just in case that's not an I there.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Nelly will do anything for a thrill. Any moment.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
My aunt has some potions. Nelly will do anything for a thrill. Get down. A professor could arrive any moment. Make it happen. She says they're ones who didn't.
Are you my new best friend?
Like your pal.
Hi.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective.
From a certain point of
I
view.
made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower. From the outside. Without a broom.
Goodness.
Well, aren't we special today?
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is. All of it.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe
Crikey.
it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Have you ever encountered a dragon? Because, you know, that's common.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Afraid of heights, are you?
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
What are people saying about my travels here?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
So what happened down there is a secret. So naturally, the entire school knows about it. Anyway, nice to meet you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Adios.
Oh, perhaps I should.
Trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Not yet.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Perhaps it just needs a bit more practice.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
That's... Can most students cast non-verbally?
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many
Maybe we should start earlier with that.
I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, take care and good luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Yeah, that's how you know you're magical. You need an apple and 2 bites.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having family here.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
New Gryffindor. Do you know how many people that can relate? That can.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Ah, shit.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
A book. Thanks, I guess.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Professor Weasley gave me something called Wizzard's Field Guide. I should follow her and see what she can teach me about it.
Opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm keeping up. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. It's a water buffalo, it's not a buffalo. I mean, it's a type of buffalo. Progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Field Guide tracks current challenge progress. Select challenges menu to continue. Combat quests, exploration, room of requirement. Collecting first guide page has unlocked a new challenge category. Whew. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed in the challenges menu. Come back often and collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Everyone seems to fear Mr. Sharp.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I'm following you.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You can open up the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Let's open the map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house, common rooms, and Great Hall. Select the south wing to continue. Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. The green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. I say the map is very funny. Academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. As Weasley has unlocked the central hall flue flames for you. Use right stick to rotate the map. Fast travel to the central flue flames with square. Okay. I think once this loading screen finishes, I'm gonna pause and then use the bathroom.
and here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Alright, well, thank you.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Grand Central Station? The superior version?
That should be all for now.
Even though it's in that shithole New York?
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Okay.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
Ooh.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Can I become an Auror?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And
Okay.
we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
Sorry I'm not talking a whole lot. Today made me more tired than I thought it did.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Oh, shit.
And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Track available quests from the map. This represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing Professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X to continue. Defense against the dark arts, where I learn Levioso, or Charm class, where I learn Accio. Defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Good point. Okay, I'm going to pause because I need to use the bathroom and get some water, so I will be back in just a moment. I am returned. Aha. Natural beige scarf. No, thank you. Rest of the main story. Okay. Okay. I think I'll stick with this for now. Oh, excuse me. Hi.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
Oh, yeah.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend
that
yourself,
is true.
Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So the same thing as Wingardium Leviosa?
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Mm-hmm.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Okay.
Levioso, good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Okay.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a
All
fair
right.
duel, using only Levioso,
Snake boy.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm...
If only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso!
I do enjoy my duels. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Thank you, Professor.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Terrible.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
If you please.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If only all classes lasted this long.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Or just look at Professor Moody. Well, I guess technically it wasn't Professor Moody, but...
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Was. Never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Where's my invisibility
just
cloak?
Have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
So I'll have to keep that in mind then. First class student. So I guess off to Charms class then. Okay. Shit. Well, let's rectify that. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found in regions of Hogwarts marked as... Okay.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Aren't you a Ravenclaw?
I tried a new reversal pass in that school.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I see he's going to be a problem. I'm just gonna keep going and pretend like I know what that means.
When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones. Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
What's up behind me? That's to my right.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met
Seamus
Professor
Buchanan.
Ronan yet?
Of Clon Buchanan.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin,
394.
can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
I'm a new student. I have an excuse.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and
But they are
take
blunt
turns
objects.
summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh, that poor whale. Probably shouldn't have drunk a soda at 2 in the morning, but whatever.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, Accio, keep talking about theory, or... Splendid!
See...
That's it!
Ah.
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Hey.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Oh, but I had the blood of Buchanan's running through me, lass. Alright, let's knock off this up.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Well done. Be sharp.
150.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Seamus Summoner's Court winner. Fuck.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! There we go.
Accio!
Ah.
Happens to the best of us.
Stopped way too soon.
That's it.
Be sharp.
Miss Onai is probably gonna win the. Oh. Yeah, she's gonna win no matter what I do. Unless... Ah, fuck, not again. Ah.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Force control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to juggle enemies indefinitely. Ooh.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway
Uganda
around
forever.
the world at a new school in a new country.
Is magic same at Wagadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
So you got an advantage over all of us then.
However, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Well, thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Bastian. You know it won't work on
A word, if you would.
I'm coming.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss
Fair point.
Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
If I wasn't such a
Onai
dumbass.
is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the
Is that an
ordinary
Iron Maiden?
curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Of course, sir. That is an Iron Maiden. For anyone who doesn't know, this is basically a medieval torture device. What they would do is they would toss someone in here, and then basically you would be surrounded by spikes, and you had to stand perfectly still, otherwise you get stabbed. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that dueling quest real quick.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
It's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Life would be so much easier if we could all do that. So much for them not wanting. Excuse me, pardon me. Ah, sorry. Oh boy. Goddamn fool, Marston. I'm enjoying this game so far. It's a little slow at the moment, but they gotta introduce shit, so. Okay, who's playing the spoons? Let's do it. Except on hard difficulty.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Although I did kick his ass pretty
Quite
fast.
something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Sure.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
I think I'd rather duel alone.
Care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Breakthrough yell shields with control spells like levitation spell Levioso. Target locked close to track enemies without aiming. Use right stick to change targets while locked. Okay.
Accio, Lumos. Potato.
Mind for one!
Stupid.
Is that all you've got?
Accio.
I could never duel like that.
Did I just launch the first year into a bunch of...
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
I hope so too. Oh, okay. Cosmetic alterations applied to gear via the change appearance. Section, the gear menu. Appearances in this list are rewards for special accomplishments such as challenges and side quests. I see. Okay. So square. Alright. Let's go see what Professor Weasley wants.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
I think I'm gonna still send you flying into some shit, kid.
Come, students, listen to the art we are about to produce for the pleasure of your ears.
Who's playing the spoons? What in the... Okay. Nah, I prefer dogs. A cat is fine too, I suppose. That better not be that better not be a student who figure out how to turn this stuff into an animagus. Though I guess that would be illegal, wouldn't it? There we are. Is that a Hydra? Oh, that was bright. Oh, my eyes. Oh, that hurt. Until I unlock more flumes, I'll just run around from place to place.
Revelio.
Sounds like he's about to tell me a tale of two star-crossed lovers. There we go. Alright.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Dobby?
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
So I've been told. Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
What about my owl?
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
So there's really an Ollivanders here.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay. What more can you tell me about the potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
What's with wizards and these super intricate names?
Your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Wizards and
no
witches.
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Report to Professor Ronan. For your first assignment types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward with new spells. The award for completing the first assignment will be Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. Keep track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Okay. Tabby? Well, just like when I was petting all the dogs in Red Dead, I guess I'll just pet all the cats in this game.
Ah, there you are.
Dogs are still better, though.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What is the purpose of these tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Good point. Well, I'll complete the tasks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. The fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is the most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
I am back,
trust
Professor.
The preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Very fresh.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor.
Swish
now,
and flick.
Wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Mending charm repair can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Ah, I see what you did there. All right, let's go.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other paintings like this?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest.
A Tom riddle?
If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Perhaps I'll have a look.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Casting Lumos,
Do
eh?
come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Staircase with a statue.
Professor Hecat is an enigma.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Repair. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Everley. Sounds like a Scottish last name.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling. I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Tally-ho, lads.
Hello, looking for me?
Yes, I am.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I just want my owl back.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
I may end the stream a bit early. I am just wiped out. Lumos. Oh, oops.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Platonic butterbeer? Eh?
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
I love the snow.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
I guess I'm not surprised about that.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Well, I will have to remember that. Yeah, I love the snow. I think it's because a lot of my ancestry comes from the parts of Europe where are fucking cold as shit.
From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something started them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already know.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Unless you're serving detention.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Thestral.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Are you high?
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A Debbie, guys. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I had never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyjuke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
Revelio.
I can tell you that you are certain.
Precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside, oh boy, Sarahwin's Adversity's shop wears. Oh boy, it should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, is ill.
How late am I today?
Very late. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect. Well, no shit. But this is episode 1, so I guess it's only fair I pet all the cats, I pet all the dogs in Red Dead.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and
a new wand.
Of
oh
course.
god, my jacket's wigging out again.
Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still
2
have time
hours,
to
30
explore a little
minutes
as
in
well.
a couple weeks.
Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Alright. Room with different side shops, other points of interest, so you can navigate using Field Guide's map. Of course. Oh, okay. Should probably get a wand first, yeah?
Revelio.
Wands of a variety of woods and all manner of flexibility, possessing one of 3 magical cores. Choose their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop run by the amiable and knowledgeable Gerbold. Ollivander. Fuck. You can tell I'm tired when I can't read right. In the profession of which wandcraft, since 382 BC, Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world.
Remember that meme about replacing wand with penis?
I don't think I ever saw that one.
I'll be right with... Ah,
hi.
It's you. Just a moment, please.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that meme.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new
Well, you
fifth-year
can
student,
always
are you
replace
not?
the words
What am I
emoji
saying? Of
beaming
course you
face
are.
with smiling eyes.
Ollivander's the name. You'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
No, definitely not.
Once more, come on, really swish it.
Swish and flick the shit out of it.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Well, no shit.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Oh boy.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Crooked Spiral, Dark Gray. Wood type Vine, core type Dragon Heartstring, quite bendy, 13 inches. Oh yeah, this is the one from the, what's it called? The Harry Potter fan site. That I did because I'm a nerd.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
I think Dragon String thing was a powerful magician thing.
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly
I don't
powerful.
remember enough about
the right
HP
wand
though.
will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
Is this foreshadowing?
Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Patterned House Row. Ooh. It's funny, my brother also did the Pottermore thing. Or I guess not Pottermore anymore. But he did the personality test, and of course he gets like the most powerful wand, where it's only loyal to him, and... Wait, where did I need to go? Tomes and Scrolls. Ah, there it is. Woohoo! Who's ready to pay exorbitant amounts for a book that they'll only use once the entire semester?
An inquiring mind.
Mr. Brown?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course.
He looks like
and
he's
you
seen
could
things.
soon impress
Definitely.
even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
Oh, one of my glasses changed.
Too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your
My glasses
own
magically
ingredients
change.
and
Those are
grow
not the
what
ones
you
I've been
want
wearing this whole game.
when you want. Let's have a look.
Conjure small potion station, perfectly suited to all your potion brewing needs. Also, ability to conjure a potting table. Use a small pot. Use a pot to grow all sorts of useful magic plants. Okay.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Jeez, man, we're not all hairy and have an inheritance we can just pull from. Gear. Wrong button. There we go. J. Pippin's Potions. I'm assuming that's close. Like I said, it's only fair I pet all the cats in this game, considering I pet all the dogs in Red Dead.
My father always told me.
Attacked by a werewolf.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions
Of course
for
he's
all
Scottish.
ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
Aye.
I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough.
Yeah, but everyone talks about the
As it's your
unforgivable,
first time in, I should mention
the
that it's
unforgivable
not just
curses,
potion
not the
recipes I
unforgivable
sell.
potions.
I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything.
Pop in on
But for
Pippin.
now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Wiggenweld potion recipe. What's this one? Editor's potion recipe. Rocky film to develop on the consumer's skin, helping protect from harm.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Okay, but how does he know that it's actual mongrel fur and not just fur someone shaved off a dog? Alright, the one that looks like a feather. Here we go. Well, I haven't done much, but I gotta say I am enjoying this game so far.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's
I usually
Timothy
don't.
Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
No idea what those are, but I guess I'll take them.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest,
How do
I'd
people
wager.
even take care of a beard that long?
I don't know, but I'm envious.
That's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Best way I can describe my facial hair when it grows in is a war crime.
Is there a beard shampoo and conditioner?
I think so. Oh, shit, wrong way. Or is it the right way? Or is it the left way? Hopefully it's not the diagonal way, because that way... Whew.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
My God. Troll in the town square.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
They're awfully calm about this whole situation.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Well, no shit. Oh boy.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I left it. Do more of it. Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
To invoke ancient magic. Ooh boy. It's because I'm Scottish, isn't it?
If only the kids in movies were this smart.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are.
and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you.
Wait, but how did
again.
Alright, what needs to be repaired?
Reparo.
I will see what you want.
Must be convenient having magic like this.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
Ooh. Oh boy, I'm not going to pronounce this right. Hinsk of Woodcroft. The statue is of Hufflepuff Hinsk of Woodcroft, believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade after...
they could clean stuff by simply doing the same spell?
I'm sure they have a different one for that. After having been driven from his home by Muggle persecutors. Ah. During their own witch trials, I take it?
Reparo.
Everything would be so much easier with the Force and with magic. Or magic. Maybe don't leave a bunch of boxes left behind over here, yeah? Sorry, but union rules keep me from repairing buildings.
Reparo.
You can pet cats.
Yep.
Dang. Game of the year.
Oh, that was everyone. Okay.
We were just talking about you.
Only good things, I hope.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your
Indubitably.
remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's Wizzardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Ah. New piece of gear. Time to equip it. Alright. Current defense and offense are displayed top right of the screen. Ah. Alrighty then.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Revelio.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Oh, well, thank you. Gladrag's mannequin. Unlike the enchanted mannequins favored by students for dueling practice, the mannequins at Gladrag serve only as a means to display the latest in wizarding fashion. So, they're just brought over from the Muggle world, basically. Okay.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Is that Sir Topham Hatt?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Is that D. Bradley Baker?
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
I totally don't stand out with my platinum blonde hair.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
This is false advertising. I don't see any broomsticks in there.
Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
Howdy. Oh,
It's
never
my
mind.
first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
I'm just surprised you survived all those club hits, lady.
I will say, trolls in
Is
Hogsmeade.
Serona the trans
It's
character?
never happened before.
I'm assuming so.
Something's not right.
I thought that
The
was a
only brutes we
student.
usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve.
Yeah, I totally don't stand out with my blonde hair. Jesus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Hi.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh, that's like the Wild West when everyone draws their revolvers.
My friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I can and I will. Fuck you. Though that might not be good for my liver.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
You think?
The only thing I have learned from the movies is that I would never threaten the barkeep.
They always got a shotgun underneath the bar. Or I guess in this case a wand.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on. and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Turn to your common room for the night. Access the map. Hogwarts map. Switch to Hogwarts map. Well, nah, really? I thought I had to switch to the Hogsmeade map to get to Hogwarts. Ah. I gotta say, so far I'm enjoying this game. I had to wait for a long time because they had to delay it for another month. I feel bad for anyone who pre-ordered this on the Switch. They have to wait until July to play this. Oh man, that thing I moved was a bigger strain on my shoulder than I thought it was. I feel like a wood stove would be a pretty bad way to warm a room like this, but oh well. Magic. Then again, my great-grandmother warms her whole house with one. An owl post, oh my gosh. It's like the Pony Express, but better. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Please leave me alone, Peeves. Oh. The daily apple to keep the doctor away. Really not sure you should be eating the seeds as well. Those things contain cyanide.
Today, aren't we?
Who are you calling scruffy? Well, I guess I'll do whatever Professor Fig needs me to do, and then that'll be it for the stream, because I am fading. Although, as I say that, watch, I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to stay up till like 5 in the morning playing Cyberpunk again.
You! It took us 3 days to find your brother, and your mother almost squashed him first. You know how much she hates dung beetles? Ah, but I bet that's why you did it, eh? Well, let's see how much you like being turned into an insect next time you test my temper.
It's not as bad as the one Ron got. Are you a wizard? Wait, look where I'm at and who I'm asking. Of course he's a wizard. But yeah, I gotta hit that grind. I gotta make Adam Smasher pay for what he's done. Yeah, that way. Well, so much for seamless transitions. Oh, which composer is this? It sounds so familiar. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arraying the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster.
Denied Armor's move. I wonder if they will at the end of the game. Emoji face with hand over mouth.
Please don't spoil anything. Wait, so I just sat cross-legged in front of his desk until he came back in, and he didn't even acknowledge that I was sitting there. Alrighty then.
Professor,
not a spoiler though.
I'm glad
I
to see
don't
you.
know.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls
First
in
time with the
Hogsmeade?
name.
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I
was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed.
The Three Broomsticks?
If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards
Excuse me, there's no U, it's a O.
They want what
2
we
O's.
found in that vault.
Sir, about the goblins at Gringotts.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
The Marauders map? Well, I guess it can't be the Marauders map.
A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as
Like 90 to 100 years too early
if our
for the Marauders map.
Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps
To
we
the
are
invisibility
only
cloak.
after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Alrighty then. Might as well just get to her classroom and then end the stream there. New quest available. Why do all the students feel the need to go to the restricted section? restricted section in Hogwarts. Oh, down, not up. Though I guess it's similar to how the forest is forbidden, and yet they'll send students in there for detention.
Might some kind soul help me?
Zenobia?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Well, I don't hate you.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here.
Just wait another 80 to 100 years.
And so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Interesting.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same. Jesus fuck. No. Sounds like they overreacted.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Well, if I see one, I'll let them know. Any ideas how to reach them?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
So you don't have any friends?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Well, that's unlike her. From what I've met her in the last 24 hours.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Oh god, there's so many. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. I've been not going on for far longer, but I've definitely been going on for a bit. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. If you watched it while I was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. And where's the fucking save option? If you're watching this after the fact as any kind of archive footage, I also appreciate it. Here we go.
Oh well, good night.
Have a good night. I don't have anything else to say, so with that, and since this is how I know my streams, as always, I hope you enjoyed.